With most of his parts repaired, Hero was feeling much better. It was time for a test run. While they waited for Hero's steam to build up, the friends played a quick game. With enough steam in his boiler, Hero and Thomas set out for a test run on the main line. Help Hero take his first test run. Go! Oh no! Thomas and Hero heard Spencer coming. Hero tried to go as fast as he could, but it was no good. Spencer quickly caught up with them. As Hero tried to go faster, the new parts began to fall off. Hero was breaking down again. Spencer called him a scrap engine. Thomas worried that Spencer would tell the Fat Controller. Suddenly, Gordon steamed past and called Spencer a slow coach. Spencer couldn't resist the challenge. Can you help Gordon beat Spencer? 3, 2, 1, go! Standing at the station was the Fat Controller. Before Spencer could say anything, the Fat Controller told him off for racing and sent him back to work. Thomas hid Hero in a siding and promised to come and see him as soon as he'd finished his work. Thomas had to finish his shunting before he could return to Hero, but he did it as quickly as possible. Shunt. Good work. With his work finished, Thomas could finally go and check up on Hero. Help Thomas back to see Hero. Go! Hero was not feeling at all well. Going so fast had caused many of his new parts to fail. Thomas decided that he would have to convince the Fat Controller to fix Hero. But now Spencer had finished his work too. He was going to tell the Fat Controller that Hero should be scrapped. Who would tell their story to the Fat Controller first? Will Thomas beat Spencer this time? 3, 2, 1, go! Oh no! The track couldn't support Spencer's weight. With a mighty splash, Spencer slid into the mud. Thomas arrived at Knapford Station, where he nervously told the Fat Controller about Hero. He begged him not to send him to the smelter's yard. The Fat Controller was amazed and surprised that Thomas would even think he would scrap Hero. He called him Master of the Railway and ordered him to be fixed straight away. Thomas and Percy helped Hero to the steamworks. Everyone had a good look to find all the parts they needed to fix him completely. Can you find the new parts for Hero? 3, 2, 1, go! Fantastic! With all the parts sorted, it was time to fix Hero. Fix. Weld. Great work! The engines gasped. Hero looked as good as new, but he couldn't stop to admire his new parts. He had a job to do. Using all his strength, Hero rescued Spencer from the mud and pulled him back to the steamworks. Can you give Spencer a good wash? Wash. Spray. Dry. Great work! Spencer was so grateful that Thomas and Hero had helped him that he said sorry and promised to be a good friend from now on. Hero was enjoying being a really useful engine, but he still felt sad. He missed his home. That night, Thomas told the Fat Controller that Hero was homesick. He agreed that if it would make him happy, Hero could go home. He also said that for rescuing Hero, Thomas could have a fresh coat of paint. Can you give Thomas his well-deserved new coat of paint? Paint. Polish. Great work! All too soon, it was time for Hero to go home. He steamed around Sodor one last time, remembering all the places he'd been and friends he'd made. Can you take Hero for his last journey around Sodor. Go! All the engines gathered at the docks to say goodbye. Thomas and Hero didn't know when they would meet again, but they knew they would never forget each other.